Have you been searching desperately for a decoration tutorial after spending hours building super fancy houses? Yep, we got tons of amazing building tutorials, but the few ones about decorating, well, they teach Vlad to not combine a Victorian armchair with a model lab. Anyways, since I love design, here I am. Hey ho out there and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. My name is Tami and I'm that type of simmer who creates for hours and never plays. Just two things before we start. First, I'm a real YouTube newbie, so please don't mind weird cuts or the fact that I don't have a microphone yet. I will improve, I promise. And secondly, this is a project of passion, so please subscribe, it means a lot. In this video, I want to share with you 6 quick decoration hacks that you can use right away, no practicing. Here we go. Let's get through basics real quick first. Before beginning to build or decorate, make sure you put on the king of cheats, bb.moveObjects, which enables you to put stuff wherever you want. Now I can also lift objects up, so I could place this chicken on the bench, or I could make a huge chicken and place it on the roof if I wanted to, something like that. It will give you all the freedom that the cool people from the gallery seem to have, but you didn't till you discovered the following options. The second big lifesaver is the Alt key. Glue your finger to the Alt key. Don't let go of it. Seriously, get used to place everything holding it. Now you can fully ignore the grid because, except while building, you don't really need that. It's only limiting. Another thing using Move Objects and the Alt key is turn camera mode to Sims 3 camera. So you see I can now rotate the chicken freely around its angle and just hold Alt and drag. You need that free rotation for example, like landscaping. If you want stones to fit perfectly, okay, that's not very perfect, but the default possibilities, they're not enough. You really gotta rotate things in a custom way. So I've just thrown a little something with very questionable design choices real quick in here. The next hack is simply turn things away from perfect. By default, all items are in this perfect angle towards the grid, which gives that game kind of vibe. Just a little bit will live it up so much more. Perfectionists who measure chair angles in real life, sorry, but if you want a Sims home to look realistic, you gotta turn things. Even if it's just this little bit, it does make a difference. Use Alt to place pictures where you want them to be. No more default positions. Size them down as you need them. Place clutter. Use decor items that would be too much, just size them down. Also, downsize furniture. That's a bit more tricky, so here comes a small tutorial. So I've downsized this table, and when placing an object over it, it floats because it's basically still standing on the programmed object's surface. First, we are going down on the floor. Sims 3 camera makes things a lot easier to get a good view from the side. Now lift the item you want to appear to be on top of the downsized object up. Leave it there for a second, and that's very important, put the object away first. Only then place the item in the air and then the object underneath it. That's important because if you do it the other way around, it will automatically place itself, and it is very sensitive, so it can be very annoying when it takes the item from a small distance and then you have the floating problem or the default placement struggle. Same issue here. Even if it's not downsized, these 3 slots are quite ridiculous for putting clutter, like they're so off. Now, the cool thing is that if you got bb.moveObjects on, is if you place this vase in one of these default slots and then take it and put it in the air next to it, it will remember the height. So you can simply take this, put it away, and now you can place the item wherever you want. Also, now that I got the Alt key, I don't have this problem with curtains going through furniture anymore. I can leave some space for them to fall behind, basically. Using the uplift function as well as the Alt key, you could also put clutter custom places. For example, take some books and place them on the sofa. Yep, I'm a cowplant lover, so I'll put these everywhere. Just be creative. My next advice, especially when you're not that good at decorating yet, is use detail. By detail, I mean things that give you a place where to put them simply by their nature, like toilet paper would be nice to have next to the toilet. Placing kitchen clutter like that gives a very realistic vibe and still fits decorative purposes. Also, I like to use this bathrobe as a small towel or imagine that those plants are some kitchen herbs. My last advice for you is use custom gallery art. Many simmers don't use it. I don't know how they live. I can't go without it. So you can get like real cool paintings or like famous celebrities, or there's a lot of useful stuff like these warning signs. And last but not least, so-called deco solutions, which are like stuff that you can use in very different ways, not only by hanging them on the wall. You could place like these custom-made cushions in front of chairs. People do that, or you could use the wooden piles to create custom-made shelves with tool mod, but that's another story. They also come in frames, like most of the time. But if you have something with a frame or without a frame that you don't want to be like that, you can use your sim in live mode to delete the frame or add a frame. Downloading art from the gallery is very simple. Just open the gallery, mark room, type in art or paintings into the search bar, and let's see what we've got. You could also search for hashtag art or be more specific. Also, you can save rooms for later use by downloading them into your library. For quick access, click on the furnished room icon in build mode and then on the folder icon. So these were 8 hacks to improve your buildings right away. Yep, I know I said 6, never mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. The next ones I am working on are 2 quick guides, one about how to customize your apartments and the other one on the new terrain tool, as well as an extensive guide on interior design taken from real life. This will all take some time, so if you're interested, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to welcome you again. Anyways, thanks for staying till the end. I wish you a great time and maybe we even meet in the gallery. Happy simming!